What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2, and today I'm going to do a quick, no BS guide to how best to prepare for Forsaken. Year 2 of Destiny 2. We have less than a month away until Forsaken actually launches on September 4th, and we have even less time until we get the Sandbox Update Patch 2.0, which comes August 28th. And some of these changes, or some of these things you need to prepare for, need to happen before August 28th, due to the changes coming in the sandbox. And some of them, you can do at your own leisure. It doesn't really matter. And the level of preparedness that you want to get to, whatever, that's fine. You will hear jingling in the background. My cat will get very upsetty spaghetti if I take away his toys, so he will continue to have them. My apologies. First thing you're going to want to know, Ikora tokens, these bad boys right here, I have 9 of them. Vanguard research tokens will be going away entirely. They're going to go poof. So if you want any of the Ikora raid gear, or I'm sorry, not raid gear, any of the Ikora gear, the armor that you get, like the fixed version, the armor that you get basically at the very start of the game. If you like the way that armor looks and you want to have that set, now's your time to farm up meditations from Ikora, get the tokens and turn them in, because it will not be available at all come year 2. So if you want it, get the research tokens from Ikora by doing meditations, and happy hunting collecting the armor. You have until August 28th to do this. On August 28th, when we get patch 2.0, Vanguard research tokens go kapoof, and you can no longer get that armor. Now, as far as other tokens go, Vanguard tokens in general, so these things, Vanguard Tactician tokens, Crucible tokens, and Weaponsmith or Gunsmith materials will be carrying over into Forsaken and will give you Year 2 loot. So my advice, while you're out and about playing, collecting these, is to not spend them anymore and just collect your pretty little face off. And, go for broke. Collect as many as you can, because they will net you Year 2 gear when Forsaken launches. Now, do I recommend spending all of them on launch day of Forsaken? No. Probably hold on to them until you get your light level a little bit higher up, and then spend away. As far as the other tokens go, the raid tokens will not be disappearing. They'll still be there come September 4th, because the raids will still be there for you to do. Their power level will not be increasing. So my advice is to spend as many Emperor Callus tokens as you wish. Do keep in mind, though, that if you want to do the raid later on, and you want to put the modifications that would help you do the raid on your armor, or the Year 1 raid armor is basically the only thing you're going to be able to use it for, because the mod system is changing for armor in Year 2. So if you want to put the raid mods back on your Year 1 raid gear, you'll need to have some of these tokens sitting around to do that. So keep that in mind. But if you don't care, and later on if you're going to go into the raid and it's not really going to matter because you're going to out-power level it anyway, spend to your heart's content. Get as many gunsmith materials and masterwork cores as possible. I would not recommend masterworking any more weapons or armor until Year 2, until Forsaken. The reason for that is the masterwork system is completely changing, and it's now going to take upwards of 16, 17 masterwork cores to masterwork a single weapon completely, because it goes in stages now, not just boom, you're done. So, masterwork cores, need to hold on to them. Stop spending them. Get as many as you can by turning in raid tokens, trying to get masterwork gear to blow up. Also, any planetary tokens that you have, you can turn in for Year 1 loot. Now, Bungie has said that all of these tokens will not be giving you Year 2 loot come Forsaken, so there's no harm in spending them right now, and actually spend away, because the way that reputation is going to work for the planetary systems is also changing. You're now going to be using primarily bounties and things of that nature to get your reputation, and you're actually going to want to hold on to your uncommon destination materials. These will be used to upgrade certain pieces of weaponry and armor. So if you have a ghost that can track materials in a location, definitely want to hold on to those. If you don't, little known fact that the top tier hunter Night Stalker will actually track the location and show on your radar where these things are. The simulation seeds on Mercury, the Seraphite on Mars, we have Dusklight shards on Earth, we have microphasic data lattice on Nessus, we have phase glass on Io, and I probably am missing one. Titan. Here we go. Alkane dust. There you have it, folks. Keep a hold of those. Now, I have heard that the rare copies of the destination materials will not be used, so feel free to spend those. Or you can hold on to them like I am just to see what happens. Maybe they'll give you more of whatever. Maybe you can turn these in for 3 of one of those. Who knows? I'm going to wait and see, but feel free to spend them if you want to. But they don't net you too much reputation right now if you do turn them in, so I'm going to hold off. As far as if you have Trials of the 9 tokens and tokens for certain factions, as of right now, Bungie has said that they are going to be taking those events not away, but they're going to go on hiatus and get worked on extensively and kind of recreated and then brought back to us when they're in a better state. So I'm personally going to hold on to them. I mean, you can't even turn in the faction tokens right now, so you might as well hold on to them and see what happens. There's no point in just discarding them. Now, as far as mod components, you're going to want to hold on to those as well, as the mod system is changing, but the components will stay the same. Now, what I recommend is as you're playing in the next couple weeks, once your Glimmer gets close to that 100,000 mark, you're going to want to go over to Banshee and spend some of your Glimmer on mod components, and then turn them in once you're able to make legendary mods. Even if they're garbage and you don't want them, hold on to them because you'll be able to turn them into Banshee come September 4th for mod components. Right now you can blow them up and you get 1 mod component per legendary. Who knows, we might get more for our mods, more bang for our buck if we bank them and hold on to them. Now, as far as the bank and the vault goes, your collections tab in your vault will not be available between August 28th and September 4th. So anything that you might want to use in that week's time, take it out now, have it in your vault. Your vault in general will still be available. You'll be able to access every single page of your vault. Just your collections tab will be unavailable as they're reworking the collections system, and it's in that kind of rough transition week of August 28th to September 3rd. So there we go. That's a warning. Now, as far as your vault space goes, I would recommend not being close to 300. Having a little bit of extra space is definitely going to be good because of the weapon changes coming with the sandbox update on August 28th. As of right now, Bungie has confirmed that there are 7 power weapons that will be going from your power slot to only your kinetic slot. So that's just power weapons getting turned into kinetic weapons. There will be power weapons turned into energy weapons as well. However, we do not have that list yet. And what's going to happen there is they're going to go from your power slot to your kinetic slot. So if they're in your inventory, they'll move from, if you log in August 27th, they're going to be in your power slot. You log in August 28th after the reset, they're going to be in your kinetic slot. And they're not going to have an element type to them anymore. That list is the Balligant Shotgun, Shepherd's Watch Sniper Rifle, Hawthorne's Fuel Forge Shotgun, Alone as a God Sniper Rifle, Perfect Paradox Shotgun, Frigid Jackal Sniper Rifle, and a Silicon Neuroma Sniper Rifle. So, what does that mean? And why do you need to have extra vault space and extra mailbox space? Well, if your kinetic slot is full, so if you go into your inventory, if you have, let's say, 9, you have your whole kinetic slot is filled up, and you have all 7 of those weapons that I just listed off, like I have Perfect Paradox right here. if you have that in your inventory, it's going to try to go from here to here. And if it can't go from here to here, it's going to go to your mailbox. And if your mailbox is full, it's going to get deleted. So try not to have your mailbox full. I'm going to try to personally not have anything in my mailbox. I've got a couple stacks of some random shaders I've acquired the last couple days in there, but I'm going to try to clear that out. So, that is my as quick as I could make it. It's still over 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I tried to make it a quick, no BS guide, but I'm literally running out of breath trying to make myself talk faster. That is my quick little guide. Go out, spend tokens if you have extra time, farm up some destination materials, turn that glimmer into mods, turn those mods into purple mods, and hold on to those mods to turn into mod components. Do not spend gunsmith materials, Vanguard tactician tokens, or crucible tokens. Do not spend uncommon, which is the green version of the destination materials you pick up off the ground. If you feel like farming more of those, jump onto your hunter, go top to your night stalker, they will track on your map. Hooray. As far as what you should hoard, other than that, masterwork cores, gotta hold on to them. Don't spend any more, hold on to them. Hold on to these little deals right here. Mod components, don't spend a single one of those things. Hold on to them. As far as everything else, spend away. Again, a warning, Vanguard research tokens for the Ikora armor sets will go poof on the 28th. So if you want that armor set, farm your pretty little faces off to try to get that armor. If this helped you out at all, please share the video out. And a positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you want to check out any more of my content, I'd be ever so thankful. But don't forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll be preparing just like all of you. And I'll catch you all next time.